Hey Gemini, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be an in-depth weekly reading for you. I'm recording it on February 11th. We're in Aquarius season. We have Valentine's Day on the 14th and then the full moon in Leo on the 16th, which is a strong, powerful energy related to love or emotional connections. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy it, I'd love if you subscribed. It's free for you and you'll hear when I release new videos. And we're going to start off with an oracle message, okay? So let's see what we get. This is for Gemini for the week ahead. What do we have, Spirit, for an oracle message? Okay. We got two. We got the lower world, 31, which is 4, which is about foundation, commitment, family, celebration, engagement. And we have 22, the ghost dance, which is also 4. You might be seeing repeating 2s or repeating 4s at this time. The lower world and the ghost dance. I'm getting strong energy of like a cave system. There's also something here about a healing, very healing energy. Something soft, gentle emotions, being gentle on yourself emotionally and gentle with others emotionally. Feel like someone here, they're like a fighter, a warrior, but not in, it could be in the sense of, they're a warrior with almost like the spiritual world I'm getting with like ghost dance in the lower world. It's like someone here, maybe they're fighting to keep their spiritual beliefs or their religious beliefs, or they are on a journey of being some kind of a healer or a starseed. And it's a little bit exhausting. Recently, it could have been a little bit exhausting, and that's why there's a message here to be easy on yourself with emotions, and there's going to be healing coming in, because if you're serving the divine by being a vessel for, for a spiritual righteousness here, or whatever you want to call it, a healer, if you want to be a healer, there's some kind of healing the universe is bringing to you for a job well done, is what I'm getting for some of you. I'm getting star card energy here, so it could have to do with an Aquarius, it could have to do with a wish coming true, prayers being answered. With this, I'm getting like this deep blue with the sparkling. I don't know if someone's going to be doing stargazing. There could have something to do with a blue gemstone with like a very like strong, the light refracts very strongly in these little flickers on the inside of this blue gemstone. Or it could just have to do with like a blue stone with like white in it. But I'm getting very strongly about like a deep blue, like deep ocean blue gemstone here. Almost like the heart of the ocean from the Titanic, but not exactly. Let me read the book on those two cards. Let's see what we have. Okay, we'll start with the lower world, 31. Okay. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. The invitation. It is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. The medicine. Are you one of those people who don't like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged and to be heard and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in our life, reflect on the lessons learned, and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul. Very strong healing energy going on for you, okay, Gemini? If this is your reading, there's very strong healing. Some of you at times might even feel like, this line really struck me. It says, here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. If there's anything that you feel like is a demon, like a skeleton in the closet, or like a demon, a demonic experience, or sometimes we all kind of have these moments of like, why is this happening to me? Is some kind of a demon? And I don't know if you felt like that, but I have at times. And it's this strong message here to just come to terms with it, and you have the power to turn it into from something dark and to heal it into something pure. So, and I know that's not easy, but let's see what we have for the ghost dance. Okay. The ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. The invitation. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. The medicine. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning a lost youth or opportunities missed, it is time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny into the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. They go hand in hand here. I feel like Gemini, now is a time of clearing energy from the past, really facing any unresolved situations you've been through here and transmuting them into pure energy and healing and releasing them. It's easier said than done, but let's see what the tarot has to say for you for this week, Gemini, okay? What do we have for Gemini for the week ahead? What do we have for Gemini? We have the Six of Swords. That's moving on. But this is the in-between deck, and it's towards the Seven of Swords, and you see that he's afraid. He's hiding behind the log there. It's like moving on, but there is a little bit of fear. And with the Seven of Swords, it's like someone fears being betrayed. It's probably because in the past someone has done something dishonest. That Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. So, someone here probably still has to heal and release something from the past related to betrayal. What do we have? Spirit, what do we have here? We have the High Priestess. We have the Devil. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. And with the in-between cards, let's see, we have Pisces, Taurus, we have, your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have Capricorn, we have Scorpio, we have Cancer, and we have Leo here. Very interesting that the High Priestess and the Devil came up next to each other, because they're very different energies. With this Chariot to the Strength, it's like you need to take control of this situation and move on. Six of Swords, move on. It's like the strong message, like you need to move on, you need to take control, you need to be strong with that Strength card. This Devil card is definitely about these, with the Seven of Swords, I was saying someone probably betrayed you in the past. It's like the Devil is like that demon energy from that oracle reading. There's some kind of a past demon that needs to be healed into pure energy and released here. And with the High Priestess, that's going to be possible. That's saying that you're in a good place right now, and the universe is connected to you strongly right now to help you, to help guide you through that process. That's what the High Priestess is saying here. And with the Empress, that's moving on to a new tomorrow. You have this High Priestess towards the Empress. It's like creating a new life here. You might even feel with this devil energy that like multiple people were like led towards you in life in the past or in past lifetimes. Like you've had multiple occurrences where someone has betrayed you, is what I'm getting. It could have been even up to 6 times. It's not going to be for everyone. You got the 6 of Swords too. It's like, and the number 6 could be repeating a lot for you. We're getting 2s, 4s, and 6s now. But you have the divine guidance in play this week, you know. It's going to take you out of this. It's going to help you heal. There's a healing energy. You have the 2 of Wands. That's at a crossroads, a choice to make. Which way you want to go? Which way do you want to go? And it's funny because he's hiding behind that log, and, you know, it's like he could go... He has different options which way he wants to go behind that log. You really don't want to see something here. It's like it's been avoided for a long time. Like you don't want to see it. You don't like to think about it or see it. What else do we have? Something about the autumn. Getting autumn. You got 5 of Wands. That's fighting, conflict, ego battle, power struggle. Uneasy. You got the devil under the devil. Prince of Wands. That's quick energy. That could be a little bit impulsive. You know, act now, think later. So... could be... You're going to be guided through a situation where there's a lot of conflict here and arguing and fighting and power struggles, ego battles. Any of those things, you're going to be guided through it here. And it's going to take you to a better place. But with the double devil over here, there is some kind of... There's deep darkness here. There's definitely deep darkness here. You know, 2 of Wands, it's like, which way do you want to go? Let's see what comes up under that 2 of Wands. You got the Lover's card. Again, there's a choice. It's a choice between 2 options here. Under that 5 of Wands. Lovers is also Gemini, so that's your card. Much happier, though. There's like... coming out of a darkness here. You have the 3 of Wands. And then you have the 2 of Wands again. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant showing up, you're very strongly spiritually guided at this time. Just know you're protected. With the Devil coming up twice, I do feel like some of you might have a fear of something going wrong here. It might just not be a fear of being betrayed again. It could be fear. The Devil could represent fear. So someone just might have a lot of fear in a situation. It could have to do with a love situation here. You know, it could be that with the Hierophant and the Lovers, like, you know, you face a decision if you want to commit to somebody in love. And there's so much fear, and it's almost like with the 3 of Wands, it's like waiting, and the 2 of Wands, it's like someone's waiting for a decision here. Someone's having trouble making a decision here. It's like they're stalling on it, they're delaying it, they're waiting on it, because they probably like have competing thoughts in their head, and it's fear-based with the 5 of Wands and the Devil. And the Prince of Wands is like usually like a fast-acting energy, but the Wands connecting to the 5 of Wands, it's like, and he's almost pulling the horse back here. And then with this 2 of Wands, he's like blocking himself, you know, and he's hiding his emotions with the bandana over his face and like getting very defensive. Like, you know, he looks very defensive there and blocked. It's like someone faces a decision to make here. It could be a decision in love. Or it could be a decision just in moving away from like dark thoughts into like a more hopeful energy. You know, for people who really have been struggling with past hurts or fears or betrayals, um, whatever the case may be here, there's like, it's a decision either to move away from dark thoughts towards like happier days in general here. And the divine is trying to get you through it, but there's so much fear and, you know, it's hard. It's like, you delay something, there's been delays, there's been resistance, there's been uh, uh, stagnation, there's been trying to block yourself and hide emotion, possibly. Hide, with the wands too, it's like also someone might disguise their feelings with anger, is what I'm getting too, and that's why the Five of Wands is right in the middle of your deck. And like with the Prince of Wands, it's like your immediate go-to when there's fear involved is anger, and that's common. You know, it's like there's a lot of fear that needs to be released, but then it's like what you're used to doing, or it could be someone around you, doesn't have to be you, but it's like whoever this person is, it's like what they're used to doing is when something like it triggers a fear and they turn angry or mean or hostile, defensive, and that's what I'm getting. But if it's not that, someone here is facing a choice in love, and there's probably some kind of commitment. Someone wants an answer, a decision on commitment, or deciding, you know, if they want commitment for themselves in a love situation, and there's someone stalling. And it's because they're afraid, because they've probably been betrayed probably multiple times in the past. Whether it's multiple times in this lifetime or like past lifetimes. So, you know, there is healing that's coming in for you. There is strong divine presence and divine guidance and protection. You know, you have the devil twice, but it's surrounded by the high priestess and the hierophant. Like, there is protection here. It's funny of the chariot and then the Prince of Wands, but he's like pulling the horse back on that. That's like trying to move forward, but then like stopping. So, there's a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. There's your energy, there's strong Capricorn, there's, you know, there's Taurus, there's Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Mostly fire energy, though. Which is funny because the water and the blues really stood out to me in the oracle cards with that lower world. You know, that, like I said, like the heart of the ocean. It's like all of this fire needs some water with it. Do we have any water here? I mean, the chariot's not really like a heavy water. It's Cancer, but it's like you need to release the emotions. Someone here is scared to maybe seem vulnerable with the Devil card twice like that, and the Two of Wands like blocked and guarded. Someone needs to tap into their more emotional side. There needs to be an emotional release. There's a lot of swords energy blocking anything with cups over here, or commitment. Thinking. Could be overthinking too. There's a lot of air energy. There's not much water anywhere near the tops of these decks. You know, the first one I got here is like there's a Knight of Cups, but there's a Page of Swords over it. There needs to be an emotional release. Someone needs to get more in tune with their emotions here. There's a lot of fear, and there's an immediate response to things that trigger any kind of fear. The immediate response is like anger or hostility. And again, it doesn't have to be you. It's just someone you might be dealing with or someone in your circle at this time. But, you know, things are in place to move on and to heal. So during this week, I feel like it's going to be a big focus on purging of these fears that keep you held back. It's like it keeps you held back. And you have the Devil, the Chariot, the Devil, the Prince of Wands. It's like it's blocking you from moving forward. You know, in both instances. And the universe is stepping in to help you here because you need to move forward. And the only way to do that is to work through these fears here. It might be fears in two different aspects of life, too. You know, but it could be a fear of, you know, a fear of change or movement, or because it's like the Devil before the Tower. It could be a fear of change. But it's gonna be a good time for a healing and a release, and finally addressing these fears, whether it be for you or someone that's in your circle. Okay, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching, and take care.